Welcome to the hit show,
Hoagie's Heroes.
Good job, pal.
Ugh, it's my least favorite part.
I'm Anthony, and he's Zach, and we're coming to you live from the show Hoagie's Heroes.
Again?
We're
on Hoagie's Heroes.
We're on Hoagie's Heroes. And what episode of Hoagie's Heroes would be complete without local craft beer?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that tastes like podcast Inception.
And this week, actually all this month, the month of March, Zach, I don't know if you knew this, I told you this earlier, so you did know this. We're sponsored by Buried Acorn Brewing right here in Syracuse, New York. They're across from the waste treatment facility, so if you smell poop, you've made it.
Doesn't taste like poop, though.
So, Zach, we were trying to figure out what we should do for this episode, right?
Yep.
You and I had that conversation
We
once.
do.
We said, what should we do for this episode? And I said, Zach, what should we do for this episode? And you said...
I said a lot of things that you said no to, and then this one, which is cannolis.
Cannolis, hey!
Or cannoli, which is the plural, I think. Or is it cannolis?
So we're doing cannolis, and as we didn't plan it to be this way,
Right.
But it happened, and that is that I go on Eat Local's Instagram, and in the stories I say, who has the best whatever,
Right.
and then people type in their
Respond,
vote,
yep.
They respond, we share those responses. Whoever has the most responses, the top two, we choose those two establishments, and we go and get their food item for that week, and then we try it here on the show. That's the new premise, by the way. We just changed it up on you. They look so dumb. Look at them. Look how stupid they look. They had no idea that was the premise of this show. But
Is it them or us?
I don't know. So this week, we are trying cannolis.
Yep.
You know, we wanted to stick to like some of the Italian things, like the authentic, if you remember, Zach, the past two episodes we did maybe the most authentic Italian dishes that exist in Italian cuisine
You're saying that to piss
anywhere
me off, aren't you?
found in Italy. And the most popular was chicken riggies.
Ugh.
I mean, what's more Italian than chicken riggies? Right, Zach?
I already forgot about that episode.
So we figured why not continue our search for some of the most authentic, the best of the most authentic dishes here in Central New York and Syracuse.
Yeah.
And we went with cannolis.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Italian stuff that's like more a la carte,
Yeah.
I think, and cannoli is like
The aperitif of desserts when it comes to Italian food, in my opinion. So
Was that a French word?
I don't use French words, you know that.
Zach, I don't know if you knew this or not, but the first cannoli was harvested from the cannoli tree in Sicily.
I thought they were Italy's most famous legume. Don't they come from the ground?
No.
No?
No, it's the cannoli tree in Sicily. What happened is, in sometime in human history, the Italians took all of their criminals and sent them to a faraway island called Sicily.
We have a lot of criminals.
The Sicilians
That's for sure.
then took a cannoli. As they were leaving the border of Italy, they grabbed a cannoli from a bakery shelf, and they put it in their pocket, the collective criminals that were going to Sicily.
Yeah.
And then when they landed in Sicily, they planted the cannoli in the ground, and 6 months later, pop, cannoli tree.
It's believable.
That's believable. That
Yeah.
did happen. There is one true part of that story. Do you know what it is, Zach?
The date.
The criminals in Sicily.
Yes, a lot of them.
Italy's jail. That's what we like
Some
to
of
call
my
it.
ancestors.
Yeah. Mine too. Sorry,
Really?
Grandma. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm quarter Sicilian, quarter Italian.
What?
I am a quarter Sicilian and a quarter Italian.
Isn't that the same thing?
No. Is it a pastry or is it a cookie?
Now that's a good question because cannolis are deep fried. I don't know if you ever made a cannoli before.
Say what now?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Every cannoli?
Good ones.
Well,
You didn't know that they were fried?
my experience with a cannoli
Or
up
baked?
until I moved here was a pizzelle.
Oh.
Yeah.
really.
Pizzelle iron. That's how my mama make them.
So all cannolis to you are pizzelle shells?
No.
Okay.
But
Some.
growing up, when my mother would make cannolis,
Right.
my Kentucky Southern mother would make cannolis.
Right. The origin of cannolis started in Kentucky.
Exactly.
Yep.
She had a pizzelle iron that my grandmother had given her from, however long ago. Anyways, that's how she made it. She would make the fresh pizzelles.
And then when they were warm, roll them.
Yep.
Okay.
Let them dry, and then right before dinner, we would, stuff them.
Nice.
And they were big too. They were like that
Right,
big.
yeah.
They weren't like tiny.
Right.
Zach, what are the bakeries that we got the cannolis from today?
So we have 3 bakeries today. And we had a 4th, but it's in Utica, and we've done a bunch of Utica things, so we'll probably do a Utica episode in the future.
Yeah.
But
We've got to save our money for that.
yes, we do. Yeah, nice little vacay, nice little staycay.
And
as
we
it
get
were.
back, we have to quarantine for 10 days. It's a whole thing.
Oh my God, it's the worst. So we have Lyncourt Bakery, which was one of the top ones from what I remember. Harrison Bakery, and then Biscotti.
Biscotti got the most votes.
It was the most?
Yeah.
Nice.
Biscotti had like 12 votes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant 1,200.
And I must say, from all the bakeries that I went to, the customer service was some of the best.
At Lyncourt?
At all of them.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were also warm and inviting and just really nice people.
Yeah, hopefully I like their cannolis.
We'll see.
Well, Zach, why don't we start with Harrison Bakery?
Awesome.
All right, I'm going to grab my cannoli. I think that was it.
So what I noticed as I went around is some of the plain ones have the chocolate chip on the end and some of them don't.
Yes.
So I just asked for plain cannolis is
Okay.
what we asked for.
Yeah,
So
a lot of powdered sugar, fried.
this
Like that.
looks fried, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of heavy. Feels
Very
like it's gonna be
dense, yep.
Yeah. All right, you gonna sink into it?
Cheers.
Cheers. It's hey, why isn't it filled all the way through?
Uh-oh. This is a big talking point for cannoli.
Harrison,
This is
come
a
on.
big talking point. Let's see if mine's filled. It's not, Anthony.
Guys,
That's like
how much extra does that really cost
It's
you?
like Lay's potato chips, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, well, we tried Harrison. Let's, you want to go for Lyncourt?
I'm a little, I've never had the Lyncourt cannoli,
Okay.
but I did grow up going to Lyncourt Bakery for their flat loaves,
Ah, okay.
which never really made it home.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, these look a little more whipped,
All right.
in my opinion, and piped.
Get that out of the way, please. So, looks like another fried pizzelle.
Now, Lyncourt, of the places I went to, had the most
No chocolate chips.
variety of types of cannoli.
Really?
Yeah. They had a vanilla one, they had chocolate ones, they had chocolate dipped ones.
Ooh.
They had a few different flavors, but this was the plain one, which I
Yeah.
think is the good way to judge. But
All right. Cheers.
cheers to Lyncourt.
Way better.
That filling is good. That filling is real good.
100 times better than the Harrison one.
It's full.
It's full.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's real good.
That is a good freaking cannoli.
Oh my God, there's cannoli filling everywhere. That
Amazing.
filling's like cheesecakey.
Yeah.
It's like cheesy in a really good way.
Yeah.
That's really good. All right, Lyncourt.
We see you, Lyncourt. Trying to hide over there on the north side. We see you.
Brush your cannoli off.
Why?
True.
You saved the crumbs for.
That was a good cannoli.
That was a good cannoli.
I
This is-
liked that
hold on.
cannoli.
This is why you don't clean your table from the cannoli crumbs. Because after the cannoli's gone,
That makes me want to.
you sit here and it's like you have more cannoli.
Okay.
All right, Zach. Well, so far we've had Harrison,
Mm-hmm.
we've had Lyncourt so far.
Lyncourt's in
pretty
front
freaking
by
amazing.
by
a mile.
By a mile.
All right, let's jump into now. Biscotti, remember, was the most voted for in our Instagram stories for best cannoli in Syracuse.
And Biscotti, I don't know if you've been to the cafe before. Have you been there?
It's been a while.
It's gorgeous inside.
Yeah.
Really, really gorgeous inside.
Don't they like make their own gelato and everything?
Oh, they have a little spinning gelato thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, Biscotti's does it right. All right.
Again, it looks whipped again.
Yeah.
Very nice looking filling.
Definitely the most appealing of all the cannolis.
And of all the cannolis, this
You guys
one
Can you guys see that? Can you see that?
was made to order for me. So
Whoa, wait, what?
It was made to order,
Seriously?
which I thought was pretty cool.
Let's try it, Biscotti cannoli.
Can we touch the...
Tips.
Ugh.
That's good.
You see what I was saying about the filling, though?
Pizzelle is nice and crunchy.
Let's see if there's filling missing in the middle. It's full all the way to the middle.
Yeah, it is full.
I'm happy about that.
All right, Zach, I'm going to ask you a question that I ask you in every single episode. And that is, we're going to start with Harrison Bakery because that's the first one we ate. Harrison Bakery cannoli, Zach, for you, score of 1 to 10. Give me your score.
Harrison Bakery, which was the first one we tried, is, for me, a 6.6 out of 10.
Wow. That's way higher than I thought you were going to give it.
It's, I mean, it's a cannoli. Cannolis are good.
Hmm.
But there's definitely some nuance involved, and I think that's probably the lower one for today.
Okay.
For sure. Anthony?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
There's a question that I ask you every week on this show. And it's, what did you think, 0 to 10, about the cannoli from Harrison Bakery?
I'm going to give the cannoli from Harrison Bakery a 4.2.
That's really low. Wow.
The pizzelle, for me, you can just tell, I don't know, in my opinion, it was been there for a while.
It was dry, yeah.
It was, you know, it was just kind of like that soft kind of cannoli I don't care for. I don't think there was really a lot of great flavor in it. I don't like all the chocolate chips. They didn't fill it all the way through. I thought it was a pretty terrible cannoli.
It was disappointing, yeah.
All right, Zach, give me your score on the Lyncourt Bakery cannoli.
I'm going to give it a 8.8 out of 10.
That's a great score.
That's high, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's deserving.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the Lyncourt Bakery cannoli, 0 to 10?
You're going to absolutely hate me for this score.
Oh, you're just giving out 10s like it's candy, huh?
And first of all, I've never given anything a 10.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yes, you did.
For me, my favorite experience of enjoying a cannoli is going to Little Italy, going to Lamella for dinner,
Oh, beautiful, yeah.
having the family stop, Rebecca and I went when we first started dating, ordering a bottle of wine, Chianti, preferably in a basket because, I'm a big spender.
Yep, fantastic.
We enjoy our dinner, and then we walk across the street to Ferrara's, where I either have a hazelnut cappuccino or an espresso and a cannoli, and you really can't beat that experience.
Yeah, really.
That's a 10 for me. And
That experience?
That
cannoli, or-
experience.
Okay.
And Lyncourt Bakery is a 9.8. Lyncourt Bakery cannoli is almost perfection.
Yeah.
To me, the only thing that would make that better is if I took the pizzelle from Biscotti and put the filling of Lyncourt inside of it.
Nice, yeah. So, Biscotti's I really liked. Like I said, the atmosphere in there, everything was beautiful.
Yep.
The cannoli was made by hand to order, really
Yeah.
good. They didn't fry it like that, but they did. They
Yeah.
piped everything to order, which was really cool. I'm going to give Biscotti's a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay. I'd say Biscotti for me, best pizzelle out of any of them. I would give Biscotti, in the world of cannolis that we tried today, I would give them 8.4. All right, well, that's all we have for you in this episode of Hoagie's Heroes. Thanks for checking it out. As always, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Zach.
And you can find us online on Instagram at Eat Local NY State, on Facebook, on any social media platform that exists. We're on it, except for that crazy Republican one. And although we were on it for a second, and then I found out what it was.
Smart business decision. that you
And
made
I
there.
said, never mind. This
Bye.
one's all for Mr. Bear. And most importantly, if you're watching this on Instagram or on Facebook, you can head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Get out there and support our sponsors, the Buried Acorn Brewing Company. Again, thanks to them for supplying the beer for this week's episode. And last but not least, head over to our website, eatlocalnystate.com. Pick up your Eat Local New York card, save you $5 whenever you go out and spend $25 at one of 150 participating restaurants all across New York State. That's all we got for you on this week's episode of Hoagie's Heroes.
Ah, the touching.